Hello. Storm Jocelyn is the latest named storm to come our way through Tuesday and into Tuesday night. The storm system has been fired up by the same process which we saw with Storm Isha. Cold Arctic air recently across the eastern portion of the United States and in Canada. Big temperature contrast down towards Florida, and that has really fired up an active and potent jet stream. And it's jet streams which have developed this low pressure system. This is Jocelyn. Not as potent as Isha, but will still cross the country and have impacts. Now, Storm Jocelyn, almost like a two-stage storm. OK, the winds will strengthen throughout Tuesday, but by day, it's the heavy rain which could have its greatest impact across parts of Scotland, northwest England, northwest Wales. And then into the night, the winds start to peak, with the worst of them across the northern half of the UK. By contrast, out there to start the day on Tuesday, a fairly quiet start. Earlier, frost will have gone across the eastern areas as temperatures rise. Clear and bright here to begin with some high cloud around, but in the west already mild, windy and wet. Some heavy rain at times in Northern Ireland throughout much of the day, clearing into the late afternoon. Some of the heaviest and most persistent rain, though, setting up across the hills of southwest Scotland, also into parts of Cumbria, Yorkshire Dales and northwest Wales. It's here where there's a real risk of flooding. Rain will have pushed across all parts, turning a bit drizzlier, that rain across the south later, and lots of low cloud. Very mild, but very windy to end the day. And it's into the night where winds will strengthen further. Met Office amber warning across the north and west of Scotland, where we expect some of the greatest impacts and gusts of wind in excess of 80 miles an hour. So let me take you through Tuesday night. There's Jocelyn passing to the north. The isobars really packing in once the worst of the heavy rain's out the way, and the winds strengthen right the way through into the start of Wednesday morning rush hour, particularly in Scotland. Those winds will gradually ease down. Impacts could still be ongoing, but Wednesday, it's almost a repeat of what we saw on Monday. A lot more in the way of dry and sunny weather around, a few showers in the north and then clouding over across the south with some drizzle in Cornwall later in the day. Overall, a fresher day than Tuesday. A fresher night then with a touch of frost in the northeast of the country as we go through into Thursday. These next weather fronts that push in, not quite as potent as we'll have seen so far this week. It will bring lots of cloud across the country, damp and drizzly around some western coasts and some heavier bursts of rain at times in the west, but a bit more erratic and not as windy as it will be during the next 36 hours. Take care.